This is not like, oh, today a player hits a home run and then that player could go ice cold and not hit another one the rest of the season for 2 weeks or 10 days. This is every batter of every team of every game. They're going to annihilate the record of total home runs hit. Annihilate it. And you know when it was set? In 2000, the height of the steroid era. 1998, you have Sosa hitting 66. You have McGwire hitting 70, shattering, obliterating Roger Maris's record, shockingly, in the same season. Maris's record had stood from 1961 to 1998, 37 years. Nobody was able to touch 60. Nobody. Suddenly, in one season, two guys crushed it. How'd that happen? And then there was 65 home runs hit and 68 home runs hit and then 73 home runs hit. And that's when this record was set. Most home runs hit. Now, expansion also helps. More teams, more home runs. But this record stood since 2000, most home runs hit in a single season in Major League Baseball. And it goes down this year. Remember that there was an all-time low in offense 3 years ago in 2014. In 2014, what did we all say? Well, the market overcorrected itself. We had all of this offense for so long, and then steroid testing came, and then a generation of pitchers were better suited to shut down the offense. There weren't the big sluggers anymore of the steroid era, and more specialization, more relief pitchers. This was the golden era of pitching. Major League Baseball ERA plummeted through the floor. You had a never-ending parade of power pitchers coming out of the bullpen, specialization. They would come out for one batter, two batters, one inning, and offense plummeted. The lowest it had ever been since they lowered the mound in 1968, 2014. 3 years ago was a nadir, was a low for 40 to 50 years of baseball of offense. And 3 years later, not only were there more home runs hit this year than ever before, but they are going to annihilate the record because there's 2 weeks of baseball left. Is there great young players and great young power hitters and great sluggers of the game? Yeah. Giancarlo Stanton's amazing. Mike Trout is amazing. Bryce Harper's amazing. You have Manny Machado. You have Nolan Arenado. You have Rhys Hoskins coming up in Philadelphia. You've got all types of, look at the stars that the Dodgers have produced the last couple of years, rookies that have come in and just started mashing. Yeah, there's great young players, but there's also great young pitching as well. Why this year suddenly is there going to be like 1,000 more home runs hit than ever before? Or let's say a couple hundred? I think the ball is juiced. And this is something that managers and players and GMs whisper about but don't outwardly say. Because, hey, it's even for everybody. Everybody's doing the same baseballs. It's not cheating. Nobody is using steroids. So, like, one guy has an advantage, but the other guy doesn't. Everybody's got a juiced ball. I think they absolutely have wound these balls tighter because they said, well, we live in an age of offense. People want offense. People want home runs. We can't stop specialization in pitching. We can't stop power arms. We can't stop strikeouts. So let's make sure when you hit the ball, it goes farther. Look, it's not that I hate seeing home runs. It's great. But it just doesn't make any logical sense that not only are there more home runs hit this year than ever before since the steroid era when it was the peak, but they're going to obliterate it. Shatter it to smithereens because it's September 20th. It got set on September 19th. There's nearly 2 more weeks of baseball left. If this happened on the final day of the regular season, I go, that's a really good offensive year. Happened on the final weekend, really good offensive year. For 2 weeks left to play, this is goofy.